This is episode 91.
What's up? And also, Happy Easter. And I know, right? Yep. Because I didn't know this. Of course. For some reasons, eventually. I know. Definitely. If I assume. Eventually. Of course. Because I didn't know this. I know, right? Yep. Because if I didn't know this, eventually. Of course. I know, right? Yep. Because I didn't know this. Of course. If I assume visually. Yep. If I was gonna know this. Of course. If I assume, right? Yep. Because I didn't know this. If I assume visually. Of course. I know, right? Yep. Because I have no idea. Of course. Because I didn't know this. Eventually. I know, right? Yep. If I assume eventually. I know. Because I didn't know this. If I assume eventually. Yep. I have no idea. Of course. Because I didn't know this. I know, right? Yep. If I could